Welcome to the channel. I'm Ricky Myers, and this is the golden age of hard rock, bringing hard rock goodness to your dirty little ear holes. And anyway, it's been a minute since I made a video, and we just got back home from our spring break, so I thought I would go over all of the CDs that I was able to pick up while on spring break. This year, spring break was down in the, I don't know really which area you would call it, because it's like a Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge, Sevierville. There's so many different ways to say that location, but only one for the locals, but many for me. But anyway, in Knoxville. So that was the area we were at. We were doing some outdoor adventures in the Great Smoky Mountains, doing some hiking, doing some zip lining. A little too cold for kayaking this time, but I did dip my watch into the Rainbow Falls River. I don't know what it was, and let me tell you what, man. I was gonna have to find some way to get my hand dry. That was some cold ass water there. But anyway, no kayaking because it was really just too cold. So when it comes to these vacations, if there's a Hard Rock Cafe in town, then we're going to visit it. And so the last time we actually did this vacation 10 years ago. And when we did, the Hard Rock Cafe that we visited was in Gatlinburg. And when we returned, now Gatlinburg Hard Rock Cafe is out of business, but no fretting, because now nearby Pigeon Forge is in business. So stopped there, got the glass. If you guys know, Hard Rock Cafe has switched their glass styles. They don't offer this kind anymore. Now they've gone to this style. So you can still find those, I guess, if you collect those on eBay and places like that. But these days, the glasses have changed. So first of all, I need to put these on, these yin yangs from the dollar store, because if I'm gonna see anything that's right in front of me, then I've got to wear these guys, even though I despise them. So today's beer is one that I brought back from vacation. Yazoo Hop Perfect IPA out of Nashville, Tennessee. We'll have that today. And anyway, it's difficult to post up on Facebook and YouTube when you're on vacation and you're not at your home base. Cheers. Very tasty IPA. Anyway, it's kind of difficult. I tried to do my best while I was there. I put up some things and programmed them to hit while I was gone, but it's really hard to put up new things. Hey, look at this. Picked this guy up at a record store that I don't actually recommend unless you just like new stuff, because they didn't sell anything that was old or used. In my case, I'm not against buying new CDs, but the stuff that I want, typically you can find used, and for a much cheaper price than whatever new CDs are going for now, up to like 20 bucks, I guess, for some of these things. But used CDs you can get for anywhere from $2 to $8. But I was able to come out of there with this. My daughter got some vinyl records, but not me. I got Iron Maiden, and I said, that's all I want. But I did go to and find a really cool shop called the Lost and Found Records. And this was in Knoxville, Tennessee. And I wanted to go over the things that I got from Lost and Found Records. And I'll give a shout out to the owner. I mean, I don't get anything for this other than I just want to share it with you guys in case you're ever in Knoxville. Absolutely, I recommend that you go to Lost and Found Records. The owner's name is Mike Armstrong. He's a super cool guy. He has a super cool shop, the kind that when you walk in the front door, they're playing rock music. And just a great selection of stuff in there. I got quite a bit of stuff that I wanted to get. But anyway, if you do stop in there, ask Mike to tell you the story, his story about Eric Singer coming to his shop and his longtime customer, Eric Singer's mom. Anyway, it's a great story. I don't want to ruin it, but yeah, ask Mike to tell you. So anyway, what did I get on this excursion? Alice Cooper, Muscle of Love. And there's the back of that one. And, oh yeah, some good stuff in here. You have the lyrics in here. You have some of the original artwork that was included in the album. Yep. Anyway, great one. Hey, and I guess I should say, it's not like I don't have these. I have a lot of these CDs, but I'm in an ongoing process of replacing CDs that I didn't really do a good job of taking care of in the last, what's it been, probably close to 45 years. Oh, no, CDs came out in the mid 80s, whatever. About 40 years of taking my CDs, having them in every car that I drove around in. You know, you don't always put them back in the case, right? So, of course, they have a lot of scratches on them. I would say almost all of the CDs, even though they've got these scratches on them, still play. I just figure I'm at the point now where I want to replace those whenever I can at an affordable price. And there are some times when I'm buying something that I've never owned before, and that is the case for two things here, and I will let you know what those are whenever I get to them. So Alice Cooper, Muscle of Love, really glad to pick this one up. Angel, Sinful. In the back of that one, there you go, you got all the guys. What else do you have in here? You have what was to be the original album cover that Neil Bogart, you guys know him from History. Neil Bogart axed that album and said that is not what he signed on for. So this is a reissue. So you get two bonus songs down there. You can see them at the bottom. 20th Century Foxes and a song Virginia. But I know some people don't like this album. They think this is the worst Angel album. But if you saw the video that I made on ranking the Angel albums, this one is my favorite Angel album. So I was very happy to pick that one up. Here's another one that I already had, but I was able to get a little bit of glare in that one. I was able to get a clean version of it, and that is Bad English. And let's get the whole band out there. There you go. So basically what you had with Bad English was really a mix of Journey and the Babies, because you had on there, let's see if I can, okay, Dino Castronova, gonna draw a blank on his name, keyboard player for both the Babies and Journey, Jonathan Cain, and you have John Waite, the singer of the Babies. You have Neil Schon from Journey, and then you have Ricky Phillips, who was the bass player of the Babies. But for a long time now, Ricky Phillips has been the bass player for Styx. And did we get the no lyrics in that one. Next up, replacing an old copy, Black Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. This is one of those really old ones where all you get is just that. Look, there's nothing on the back. That was a record company saying, "Boop the bands. We're not putting any money into this." I hate that. Blue Oyster Cult, Fire of Unknown Origin, replacing an old scratched up version that I had. And this is a, well, you get the songs there, and then it's a fold out for more artwork. Yeah. Very nice. So Blue Oyster Cult, Fire of Unknown Origin, a lot of good songs on that one. I'm doing these alphabetical, by the way. Next up, Cheap Trick, All Shook Up. Song list on the back. Inside, not really a lot, just some credits. You know, and didn't spend a lot of money on it, on the CD insert. This one will always bring back memories because that was the first tour that I ever saw Cheap Trick on it. And they are the band that I have seen the most of any other band. I don't have an exact number, but it's more than 20 and it's less than 30. So roughly around 25 times I've seen this band, but the very first time was this tour. And then I actually saw the same tour later that year in a festival setting. But the one in the arena was absolutely a great show. And this album just always reminds me of seeing Cheap Trick for the first time. Next up, this is a new one. Did not have this one in my collection. I had a burned copy. Iron Maiden, Rock in Rio. Now I own the DVD of this, but did not own just the standalone CD. This is a later issue, so there is a ton of graphics and information in this one. Yeah. Happy Days, back when Nico was with the band. Yeah, you get the lyrics in this one. I'm not going to show each and every one of them, but lyrics to every song. Oh man, got to show that. We got to show Steve Harris. There's some other graphics in here too, but you know, that's a nice little booklet right there. And it's a great show, great set list. Not going to pass up anything Iron Maiden related that I don't have. Now this one, I guess I have to be a little careful on what I show on this one because YouTube will get so upset. But Scorpions, Love Drive. Do I dare show the back real fast? Woo! You can slow it down, I guess. You can slow it down and try to pause it. Let's see what's on the inside. The American cover was on the inside. What the Americans got because we're so uptight about boobies. Inside, not much. Just get some graphics and some inside shots. I wonder what that lady's name is. I wonder if that woman goes to school around here. Okay, next up, another one that I did not have in my collection. So this is a new entry, and it is, boy, look at that. It's like a very shiny, reflective metal for Unbreakable. And the back's just plain. You can see my phone in there. This is a pretty decent booklet that comes with this one too, with some good information and photos. You get all the lyrics. I'm not going to show everyone, but you get the lyrics to every song. A couple photos. There's a good spread. Anyway, I don't want to beat that to death, but yeah, all the lyrics are in there. And then the last and final in the alphabet would be U for a UFO. And this one is a remaster. So it included some bonus tracks. The back looks like that. The remaster gives you a song that had previously been unreleased called A Million Miles. And then 5 tracks from the album performed live back in 1976 in London. And yeah, good stuff. So since it's a remaster, you get actually a really nice booklet with a lot of information and some photos. You get, there's one of our man, Michael. Well, another one of Michael. Really good story in there too. I mean, narrative text. And there's like the centerfold. Here's Phil, who just had a birthday, doing what Phil does. fronting one of the baddest bands on the planet. That's what he does. Another group shot of the guys. And in the back, yeah. You know what? The lyrics were not in there, but there is a lot of text that I have not taken the time yet to read, that I'm going to have to go back and read all of that. But anyway, that was UFO Force It was my final selection. So yeah, what did I get? 1, 2, 3. Could have counted these ahead of time, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 new CDs to brighten my collection, clean it up a bit, and 2 new ones that I added that I didn't have before. Cheers. So I think that's about it. Just wanted to go over my vacation with you, and hope you guys have a great weekend. Until next time, keep rocking.